So finances, well, that's a place you got to be renewed in your mind, because I know a lot of people of faith, that was the problem. They were trying to achieve certain amounts, try to achieve certain goals with, starting a business, even to the lowest level to the high level. They had problems with their reputation was attacked. So they would come into us, and it was always a mind thing, right? Because it's financial. And when we're dealing with finances, we're dealing with stuff. It's a very, very, very weird territory to walk in, because you're taking people's money and you're paying into products, whatever services, you're hiring. So money is a flow, it's spiritual. The business is a spiritual game. I'm going to say it over and over again. So you got to change your mindset when it comes to money, because the old poor or average belief system mindset is now coming in to your entrepreneur life environment, and it's messing things up. So you got to renew your mind with money. Money is a tool. It's strictly a tool. That's why you got to get that mind. You got to think success. You got to think, how do I create this stuff? How do I change and shift this around? When people are saying all kinds of stuff on you, you got to have a good, straight, and solid mindset. I'm talking somebody. The people around you could be your family. They're telling you all kinds of stuff. Maybe don't do that. They're messing with your mind. That's very important. You got to protect that. Number 3. Now it's leading to this, right? Number 3, stop the voices. Not just any voices, you got to stop the bad voices, the bad influence voices. You got to protect your thoughts too. There's 2 things, okay? There's the exterior voices that, the people are coming in, they're giving their opinions. That's why you got to be very careful the door you're knocking on to get advice, because your uncle, whatever, your grandma, you love them, but they can't give you entrepreneur, God's system keys of how to succeed. There is, the law of gravity is the law of gravity. If you break the law of gravity, it will break you. So all these laws and finances and the financial system God created, you got to know these finances, because it will break you. And that's probably what's happening. So come back into the voices, the exterior voices. Don't listen too much to the news. The way the system financial, is it going to crash? God's going to help you navigate into this world right now. God is there to influence us, to show us the keys, the strategies, the concepts. That's what we do in life. I'm a spiritual advisor. I'm a coach for people of faith. So we're working with God's ways and God's how to do things, right? This is how we do things. So we're protecting our thoughts too by these voices, not just the exterior voices of the world, of friends, of people you're knocking, taking their advice, or they're giving their advice on your life and on your business, and they shouldn't be doing that. They're coming into your territory, crossing that line. You got to learn to be in your mind solid, very solid. That's how I'm challenging you today. Your mind has to change. You got to challenge your mind. You got to challenge that identity once again, that mindset of average poverty, dealing with thoughts on money. They're not good. They're not good. A lot of people of faith, they think it is bad having money. No, money is a tool. Remember I told you in the video number 1, day 1, it was a tool. Money is a tool. That's all it is. Business is a spiritual game. We are people of faith. Our faith brings in with action. Faith without action is dead, right? You all know that. If you got faith, you're listening to me. Faith without action is dead. You can't have one or just the other, right? You need both of them as a team. So stop the exterior voices. That's working with the team. With stop with the voices. You can't do it. You failed so many times. How many times your thoughts were attacked? In dreams, you would dream all kinds of stuff, failure, you come out of you wake up in the morning and you're all messed up in your mind. It starts your day the bad way. That's how you got to deal with these thoughts in the daytime. You're going to do something, going to make a sale, meet a client. You're putting this anything online, your product, a service, and it's playing with your mind constantly. You got to protect your thoughts.